Donald Trump has selected as his CDC director an anti-vaxxer. Yeah, this is very much not good. He is one of us, reports The Guardian. U.S. anti-vaxxers rejoice at nomination of David Weldon for CDC. The move comes as the U.S. faces increased threats from bird flu, monkeypox, measles, and other vaccine preventable diseases. Last week, I came to you, not with tears in my eyes, but I did come to you. And I said, Trump could have 3 pandemics to deal with over the next 4 years that he's going to potentially serve as president of the United States. And he seems to be hiring all the worst people for dealing with pandemics. And now we are starting to see the texture and the color of the medical elements of Trump's cabinet take shape. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for Secretary of Health and Human Services, and now David Weldon as director of the CDC. When David Weldon was in Congress, he used to be a Republican congressman. Obviously, you knew Republican. He raised concerns about the MMR vaccine. Oh my goodness, we're doing it again. Yes, the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine, as well as the safety of Gardasil. Gardasil is the vaccine that protects against HPV. And what is important to know is that this is the same sort of stuff RFK does. Well, we need to know the safety profile and we need to know the efficacy profile. We have that information and they just love talking about MMR. So here's the deal. MMR has 3 components: measles, mumps, rubella. Measles, 2 doses are 97% effective at preventing measles. Mumps, 2 doses are 88% effective at preventing mumps. Rubella, 97% effective at preventing rubella. Common side effects: mild fever, mild rash, joints can hurt for a couple of days. Severe allergic reactions to that vaccine, below 1 per million doses. Multiple large-scale studies, 650,000 children in one case. No link between the MMR vaccine and autism. The entire MMR causes autism thing came from one doctor who lost his medical license because of what he did, named Andrew Wakefield. Andrew Wakefield, who we later found out had a financial interest in, I believe it was a measles-only alternative to the MMR vaccine. Andrew Wakefield falsified data and made claims based on a improperly controlled group of 11 or 12 kids and argued that the MMR vaccine can cause autism. It led to decades of chaos we still have not gotten out of, but the actual safety data on MMR just reinforces its safety and efficacy profile. Then Trump's new CDC director, if he gets confirmed, is questioning Gardasil. Gardasil targets HPV. It targets a couple specific types of HPV, 16 and 18. Those cause 70% of cervical cancers. Gardasil is nearly 100% effective in preventing those precancerous lesions that people who have not been vaccinated can get. Gardasil 9 is the current vaccine. That one prevents against 9 HPV types, covers 90% of HPV-related cancers at a more than 90% efficacy. Mild pain, swelling, a little bit of redness at the injection site, low-grade fever. Occasionally, people will faint. That's why they watch you 15 minutes after you get the vaccine. Very rare. Long-lasting immunity that lasts 10 to 15 years, dramatic reduction in cancer risk. David Weldon isn't so sure about that one. Sowing doubt about it when he was a member of the House of Representatives. These are dangerous people. And so state medical agencies in blue states, right? California, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, the usual suspects. They are starting to put out guidance about vaccination. What would happen if all of a sudden you don't need some of these vaccines to go to public school? And then next thing you know, you've got measles outbreaks and mumps outbreaks, which, by the way, will that really happen? We've seen in communities that stop doing measles vaccination they get measles outbreaks, and that can be extraordinarily serious for little kids. So that's the direction that this is all going. We have to wait and see whether this guy even gets confirmed. But the combination of David Weldon and RFK Jr. involved in health is not good. It's not good. On the bonus show today, extraordinary nepotism. Trump's daughter's father-in-law has been given a very cushy post. Jared Kushner's dad has been given a very cushy post. We will talk about it. We will also talk about countries failing to reach an agreement on plastic and what is going on with plastic. And women are getting themselves sterilized after Donald Trump's victory. Logical reaction, too much. We will discuss all of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Sign up at joinpacman.com. And remember that you can still pre-order my forthcoming book, The Echo Machine, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle. It's everywhere. davidpacman.com/echo. Free stuff is available for everybody who pre-orders the book. Okay, I need to get an update on pre-orders, so I'll give you an updated number. Everybody who pre-orders gets free stuff after you order. Don't email me the receipt. Go to davidpacman.com/free book stuff. I got emails over the weekend. David, /the free book stuff isn't working. That's the wrong URL. I'm going to say it once more. davidpacman.com/free book stuff. You'll get all the free stuff. I'll see you on the bonus show, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Well, I wrote a book after a long journey and a ton of work. I am really thrilled with how it turned out, and I hope you'll read it. The book is called The Echo Machine, and in a nutshell, it looks at how American politics got so broken, who has already figured out solutions, and how we can try to fix it and stop the terror of Trump for the next 4 years. With Trump winning this election, The Echo Machine couldn't be more relevant, not only a warning about how we got here, but also about what might be coming and how to prevent the worst outcomes. We've got to stay engaged. We need a plan, and that's what the book is about. There's a belief out there that unless you have corporate media behind you, you can't have a successful political book launch, that it's not possible. I think we can prove that wrong. Order The Echo Machine today at davidpacman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore and say, please order me The Echo Machine by David Pacman. Wherever you get the book, you'll get the free pre-order perks, including the signed book plate. Head to davidpacman.com/free book stuff after ordering.